Good evening. Something that's been on my mind a lot lately is like how to have a really good session. What can you do to put yourself in a mind state and dial in your skates and your body and everything? How can you prepare yourself to have an amazing session? Today I had an amazing session. I enjoyed myself more than I ever have on my skates today. I just had fun. Doesn't even begin to describe the experience. It was like I got high off of it. I literally felt like I had taken a psychedelic and I hadn't taken anything, but I felt like I had. Like the session was so good. So I want to try to explain to you how and why and what happened. I just want to share this experience with you because it was crazy and I'm still feeling the effects from it. So this morning I got up. I wasn't even planning on skating. I just had a lazy morning with the kids, and I tried to get the kids outside playing and stuff. They were just like being lazy Sunday morning. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to go work out. So I did a HIIT workout. You can Google it. It's brutal HIIT ladder workout. It's like a 20-minute series of all body weight stuff, like no weights. It was like, it's really, really hard. But anyway, today I felt really good. Like it didn't feel that hard. Like I felt when I was done, I almost felt like I could keep going. And usually I'm like dead at the end. I'm so happy that it's over. But today it felt like I could keep going. I didn't, but actually I did like 20 extra burpees at the end. It was crazy. I felt great. And then me and my kids went to my mom's house, and at my mom's, it's a really peaceful place. And I like to draw, and she pulled out like markers and a piece of paper, and like I sat there and talked to my mom and talked to my kids, and the kids drew and I drew a little picture. Picture wasn't spectacular, but like I just got in like a really fun frame of mind, just like doodling, and I just got really into it. It was really fun. I used a lot of different colors, and I usually don't use colors when I draw. I usually like stick to black and white, but today I just like did a really colorful piece and just had a lot of fun with it. And I kind of got in that flow state while I was drawing. And then we left my mom's, and both of my kids had play dates at their friends' houses. So my oldest is actually old enough. She just walked to her friend's house, and I drove my son to his friend's house. And so I had like a couple hours. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna skate, but I was like, oh, I've got a couple hours. It was a really nice day, fall, a warm fall day, but a little bit cooler. Wear a hoodie, that time of year, really nice. So I was like, whatever, it's gonna be winter soon. I might as well take advantage. A part of me was like, not really eager to skate because I've probably skated about 6 days in a row. And a part of me was like, you should take a break. You might be overdoing it. But I've been having so much fun lately. I was like, whatever, I've got the time. I'll just go hit my intention was to go hit just a kind of a fitness session at the park. Like I sometimes I go to the skate park with the intention of not doing tricks. I'll just like skate around, skate really fast, and like get a sweat going, and look at it as more of like a cardio workout. It's actually really fun, and it kind of takes away the pressure of like doing tricks and stuff. I knew the park was going to be really busy because it's Sunday, and it was a really nice day. So I was like, I don't want to try to like do tricks and stuff. What I'll do is I'll just go, I'll skate, and I'll like go really fast. And like I knew it was going to be busy, so I'll like weave through the traffic and just have fun. So that's what I did. I went to the skate park. I put on these which like I've just been loving this boot, and and I've been loving this liner. They're so comfortable and dialed. The wheels are dialed in. This was probably like my 5th or 6th session in them, and perfect setup for just going really fast and cruising. And like I instantly got into just a flow state. It was one of those days where I put them on, and I just started like, you know, it just felt good. I was just like, oh fuck yeah, and I just like started cruising, and like my body felt really good, and it was really busy, and there was a ton of scooter kids and skateboarders, but it didn't bother me at all because I had gone in with this mindset of like, I'm just gonna kind of weave through them. So I started enjoying just like skating through like crowds of people and not really like planning out any kind of line, just like going like where, you know, where there weren't people. But the whole park was busy, so there was people everywhere, but trying to like go where like there was less traffic or where people were just standing around. And I just got in this state of just like flow and just like really enjoying myself, not even like doing any tricks. I slowly started to like, I was just feeling so good that I started hitting little tricks here and there, but for the most part, I was just skating really fast. And there was one other rollerblader at the skate park, this young girl, probably like, you know, maybe my daughter's age, rollerblading, maybe like 10 or 11. And every time like I would pass her, she would say, hi. I say, hi. And I would just like zip, zip, zip. And this happened probably like 50, 60 times throughout the course of the session. I would just be zipping around and go past her like, hi, hi. It was really funny. And then at one point, I noticed she was like eyeing up this bank that she wanted to go down. You know, she was like just a beginner. And you could tell she was looking at this bank. She wanted to do it, but she was a little bit scared. And I like went up. I was like, you can do it. You want some help? And she's like, yeah. And I took her hand and we rolled down this bank. And she just like flooded with excitement. And that just amped up my excitement and my, you know, my feeling of just like gratitude for being able to be physically healthy. And you know, I'm not in a war, I'm not in a oppressed country. I'm free to like put these things on and just go really fast. And the feeling of it put me into this state where like the colors were brighter, everything was really sharp. I just felt like one with like the flow, and my body was just like extremely powerful. And just like one thing that stood out to me was the feeling of like skating around and going into a quarter pipe. It was feeling like, as opposed to like skating up, putting your feet on the coping and dropping in, it felt like I could do like one thing. Like I could carve and roll right over the coping and kind of find the middle and then drop in like all in like one motion. And that felt incredible. And man, it just, skating today felt so good. I just kept skating. I was exhausted, but I just kept going. I think another thing that added to the experience was that there was zero wind. It was like perfectly clear. It was just so easy to, like, the weather was perfect. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. I was very comfortable. The skates were comfortable. Nothing was like bugging my feet, my body. Something about working out in the morning activated my whole body in a way that just, like, I just felt freaking dialed. Like physically, I had no pain. Sometimes I'll go skating, like my body will hurt, my knees will hurt, whatever. I didn't have any pain in my body. It was just, plus I had not eaten all day. I had not eaten since the evening before I had dinner. And all day, all I had was some coffee, some water, and I felt extremely light and just psychologically, I didn't have any intrusive thoughts about stuff I was stressed out about. I didn't worry about what anyone at the park thought of me. I wasn't like self-conscious. I was like nothing, zero negativity, zero like distraction. I was just there. I was in pure flow. And I still feel freaking incredible. So I just had to tell you about it. Thank you for watching.